What's up everybody, and thank you for joining me for another video. My name is Whack4863, but you can call me Whack. Today we're gonna jump right into buffs, and I'm going to explain the buff system as well as what items will give you buffs in Conan Exiles. Jumping right into it, the first thing that I want to cover is War Paint. War Paint no longer gives you any buffs. So you can see I have no status effects when I apply the War Paint of Vitality. So at this point in time, you're welcome to wear whatever war paint you think looks cool on your character, because none of them are going to give you any special bonuses. Jumping right into actual buffs, you can see we have all the elixirs here. Now these are pretty straightforward. We have the Elixir of Sight, which is going to give you a 30% concussive damage increase. We have the Elixir of Grace, which is going to give you agility weapon damage of 15%. The Elixir of Numbing is going to give you carry capacity of an additional 45 points. The Elixir of Enduring is going to give you 50 armor. The Elixir of Might is going to give you strength weapon damage of 15%. The Elixir of Vigor is going to give you an additional 60 health. The Elixir of Freedom is going to give you an additional 21 stamina. The Tears of Gula, this is a new elixir. It does unlock with all the other elixirs, and it can also be found on the map, mainly in the Unnamed City when you are killing the Relic Hunter Treasure Seeker bosses. However, this is going to give you an additional 12% follower damage. And then we have the Hunter's Potion. This is going to give you an additional 50% concussive damage. If you're looking for concussive damage, the Hunter's Potion is better than the Elixir of Sight because it gives you an additional 20%. You can see the Elixir of Sight is 30% concussive damage and the Hunter's Potion is 50% concussive damage. You do have to craft this on the shrine for the Jebelsog religion, so you will have to do the Midnight Grove dungeon in order to unlock this. Moving down to the Lotus Potions, we'll start with the Black Lotus Potion. This is going to give you strength weapon damage of 15%. The Golden Lotus Potion is going to give you 21% additional stamina. The Gray Lotus Potion is going to give you strength weapon damage of 15%. The Purple Lotus Potion is going to give you follower damage increase of 12%. And the Frost Lotus Potion is going to give you a variable effect. So it could be any one of the buffs that I've mentioned so far in this video. And then there are the books. Now these are all obtained in the Warmaker's Sanctuary dungeon. The first one, Prophecy of the Born Witch, will give you 21 additional stamina. Denizens of the Dark Wall will give you an additional follower damage of 12%. The Mastodon's Tower will give you strength weapon damage of 15%. The Bloodstained Nails will give you an additional health of 60. Prince of the Black Shores will give you concussive damage of 30. The Daughter of Emir will give you agility weapon damage of 15%. And the Time of the Scaled Lizard will give you carry capacity of 45. And then we have Hanuman's Gift. This is going to give you a variable effect, just like the Frost Lotus Potion. In order to get the Hanuman's Gift, you do have to take a heart all the way down to Noob River and go into Hanuman's Grotto and turn that in, and you can get the Hanuman's Gift Potion. Now, something to note about everything that is in this chest. If I take, say, an Elixir of Sight out of here, and I take a book out of here. We'll take one of each of those out of there and we will apply them. Everything that is in that first chest is going to overwrite the stat before. So you can see right now we have concussive damage of 30%. If we then go back in and use a book, it's going to overwrite to follower damage increased by 12%. So you cannot stack anything that is in this chest. You can only use one of these items and get one buff from them. So it really is your choice for ease of crafting or ease of farming. Everything up here you can craft, everything down here you have to farm. So whatever's easiest for you to craft and whichever one of the buffs you like the most, that's what I suggest you focus on. We're going to move over to food, and I have these all broken out into what they buff. And I'm going to show you every food that buffs in the game right now. So starting with the cooked dogfish and the hearty feast. both of these are going to increase your follower damage by 12%. The cooked dogfish is also going to give you bigger manhood if that's something you happen to need in your life. We're going to go ahead and eat one of the hearty feasts just so I can show you the buff there. And if we go in here, you can see I now have 12% increased follower damage from the elixir, and I have 12% increased follower damage from the food. These are the two types of buffs that you can have on your character at any point in time. One from an elixir and one from a food. The next group that we have here is going to buff your agility weapon damage. So we have the cooked grouper, and we also have the salted exquisite meat. Next on the list is the Savory Feast. The Savory Feast is going to give you an additional concussive damage, and that's going to be an additional concussive damage of 15%. The next on the list is going to give you strength weapon damage. So the cooked catfish, the salted pork, and the exotic feast. Down to the moray eel, this is the only food that's going to give you additional stamina of 21 points. So if you need additional stamina, the cooked moray eel is the way to go. Moving on, we have carry capacity from the lasting feast and the rhino head soup. Then we have the trail jerky. This guy is going to give you additional armor of 50 points. We then have the health category, cooked anglerfish, spiced fowl, mystery meat soup, and savory jerky are all going to give you an additional 60 points in health. And then if we look at the purified flesh, this is going to give you a stamina of 14 and health of 40. And then the ambrosia is going to give you strength weapon damage of 10% and health of 40 more points. Again, these are all the foods that are going to give you buffs. Now, there are some things like the feasts from all the other religions that are going to give you fast stamina regen. However, I'm not going to cover all of the foods in this video because it would be tremendously long. Instead, what I've done is I've given Stormy a list to put on the website, and I'm going to link that list in the description of this video. That's going to give you all the information for all the different foods, including how much each food heals per tick. So if you're interested in that, head over to the website, check it out. It also has all the information that I gave you in this video, so if you need a quick reference later on in life, that's there for you to check out. I'd like to thank all my YouTube members for your continued support. Y'all are absolute legends. If you'd like to become a legend, there's a button that says join on this page. Click that for details. There's 2 videos on the screen. Click one of those to watch next, and I'll meet you over there.